How is it almost July? I just feel like this year has been in fast forward mode constantly, but actually I'm not all that upset as July is finally the month when a couple of my most anticipated games finally launch, and there are also just a few other titles to look forward to as well. When I say a few, I mean a lot. Don't forget to like and also subscribe for more cozy game content, but let's get into this. Warning in advance, there are a few cat games this month, and we are starting off with one. This is Cat Squeeze. This is an adorable pastel coloured puzzle game which will challenge players to push boxes, squeeze through tunnels, and find blast spots. If you can successfully find your way through the challenging mazes, endless cat treats will be waiting for you. Cat Squeeze will be coming to Steam. Another cozy puzzle game also releasing on the 1st is Sipapu. Set in a quiet world of sand, stones, and light, you are tasked with deciphering the strange patterns. There are 64 puzzles in total to tackle, and not everything will explicitly be obvious to you. You may have to figure out the rules by interaction or observation. Sipapu will also be launching on Steam. The second cat game on this list is Kitty Witchy. Here you'll step into an enchanting mystical world, following a young witch and their cat on a journey. But to continue that journey, you will have to solve the puzzles, which will require you to use magical powers or even ask for help from your cat. If you want a puzzle game to help you get in the mood for Halloween, you can play Kitty Witchy on Steam. Decorators and designers take a look at Grid Realm. Releasing on July 3rd, this low-poly vibrant city building game will allow you to get creative. You will not be required to manage or control resources here. Instead, it's all allowing your creative freedom to flow in order to make the perfect city. If you like city building games without the management stress, then this one may be a good one to try. Grid Realm will be available on Steam as well. Next, we have a game that had a very successful Steam Next Fest, and yes, it also has a cat. This is Cat Mail Co., and this one is set on a quiet island where there is a forgotten post office filled up with lots of undelivered mail. Thankfully, you have arrived to pick up the pieces, or should I say parcels. It is your job to sort through the deliveries, follow the handling conditions, and make sure they get to the right place. The more things you do, the more tools and abilities you will unlock. If you want to play with other cats, then there is a 4-player co-op mode available. You can try Cat Mail Co. from July 6th on Steam. Early in July, we also have the highly anticipated Moonlight Peaks. Moonlight Peaks has been under development for a few years, and I've been following it very closely. It's also had a number of demos launch in that time, which I have definitely given a try. If you haven't tried this one or seen anything about it, it is a farming sim, but it has a spooky vampire twist to it. Instead of waking up in the morning to water your crops, you will rise from your coffin at night to take care of magical things. The game does have a lot of things that you would expect from your standard farming simulator, such as fishing, foraging, mining, ranching, and also bug catching, but there are some things that do have a unique twist to them, including floristry and magical spells to help you out. Another exciting thing about this game for me is the ability to craft and make beautiful furniture pieces that you can then go and decorate with. You will also find an interesting cast of characters, some you would not find in many other games, and some of those are even romanceable. If you're excited for Moonlight Peaks, you'll be able to play this one on either Steam, the Steam Deck, or the Switch 1 or 2 from July 7th. If you've been a long-time watcher of this channel, you will know I haven't played Dreamlight Valley in a very long time, but that doesn't stop me telling you that on July 8th, the latest Disney Dreamlight Valley expansion will be dropping. This one is the Honeyglow Woods Adventure area, and this focuses on Winnie the Pooh. It appears the developers have made a smaller DLC from their usual big end-of-year expansion with this one. It does look pretty cute, but still not quite enough to drag me back, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of fishing, but Cozy Tide looks pretty adorable. In this fishing and island building game, you'll be able to catch peculiar fish, expand your island, decorate and complete daily voyages. There will be plenty of items to find, coins to earn, and upgrades to have. As you grow, you can add useful buildings such as harbours, fish traps, and even a workshop. This is an idle game, and I don't normally feature them, but this one is definitely something I could see myself enjoying. Cozy Tide launches on the 9th of July on Steam. I did just say I'm not really one to feature idle games, but this is another one, and this is Froggy Works, and I'm going to include it as it can also be played actively. This is a desktop companion come farming sim where you can run your own frog farm. To take a break from farming, you'll also be able to decorate too. If you like frogs or just want something to keep you company whilst you work, Froggy Works will be launching on July 10th on Steam. Also on July 10th is Moth Keep. This is a casual and relaxing creature collector game where you can embrace nature and discover all of the different moths. This is a short game with 2 to 4 hours of gameplay, but you will learn a lot about your different finds, and some even have their own real life examples. This one will be a great one for nature and animal lovers. The demo is still live at the time of recording, so if you want to check it out, head over to the Steam page. It's time for another cat game, and this is Catio Simulator, and if you've ever dreamt of helping cats get adopted, then this one is a cute pixel game for you. You are able to build your own area to decorate, fill with cats, and then look after them. You will even be able to pet them, build them cat trees, and eventually help them find their perfect home. This has 3 to 5 hours of active gameplay. If you want to, you can play more passively, and there are over 300 cats to unlock, so there's going to be lots to find here. You can enjoy this one on Steam, and it's also releasing on the 10th of July. Raccoons seem to be popping up in games more and more, and the Lost Mixtape is no exception. Here you will embody a raccoon who has a cassette player, but unfortunately they need more music to listen to. To find those tapes, you will have to explore an abandoned mall to collect more and enjoy the new tunes if you do find them. This is a short and sweet exploration game, and you can press play from the 10th of July on Steam. We had a kind of little break from the cat games, but this one is another one. This is Finding Cats, and here you are given the task to locate the mischievous animals that are hiding away. As you explore the detailed scenes, you'll be able to enjoy a peaceful atmosphere and also listen to some soothing tunes. Finding Cats will be dropping on the 13th on Steam. Sticking with the musical theme, we also have Mycerium Cozy Lo-Fi Terrarium. This is another idle game, but this one is designed to help you compose and decorate a beautiful terrarium whilst you relax to lo-fi music. The game comes with some helpful tools such as a Pomodoro timer, but also some more unique things such as secret characters and hidden stories. You can start by buying your own terrariums on Steam from the 13th, and again, the demo is still live at the time of recording if you want to give it a go. Now we have the game A Simpler World. I wish that was the truth, but alas, if you want to explore a more laid-back approach, you can in this small cozy building game. Here you will start with your own overgrown pixel island, and you'll be able to relax, decorate, and of course enjoy the pets. This is super laid back and not stressful. You're not going to be pulling your hair out trying to unlock more items, as the catalogue will be ready and waiting for you. This one is going to be available on Steam from the 14th. Puzzle games and trains seem to be a pretty popular combination, and Railway Routes is another game in that genre. Players will need to build tracks, guide trains, and solve the grid-based puzzles. There are over 100 plus handcrafted levels, and there'll be a lot to keep you busy. Railway Routes is also launching on the 14th on Steam. Another game launching on the 14th is Detopia. This is a gentle-paced puzzle adventure game where life has been curated by AI to create maximum happiness. That is waiting for trouble if you ask me. As the newest addition to Detopia, you will have to resolve the community issues and solve logic-based puzzles to keep things running smoothly. The choices you make in the game will affect the utopia and help shape the residents' future. Detopia is coming to Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and the Switch. I think it's going to be a perfect one for sci-fi fans. In stark contrast, we have Paperlands, where everything has been created with, you guessed it, paper. In this 2D puzzle game, the goal is to bring color back into the world. The more you explore, the more colors you will unlock. I really think this will be enjoyable for a light puzzling experience, and it offers something a little bit different, even if it's just in the aesthetics. Paperlands is another Steam release, and it's due to be coming on July 14th. I'm not sure I would ever buy a ticket for an airline called Uh-Oh, You Are Asking for Trouble, but if you are brave enough, you can now work on Uh-Oh Airlines. This job simulator game is launching into early access on the 14th, and in this comical game, you'll be required to serve drinks, control unruly passengers, and try to survive the turbulence. You can play this one in solo mode or with co-op. There is a demo live for this one, and the developers are providing regular updates on their Steam page, so keep an eye on it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like any form of tea, but I do like a shopkeeper game. Up next, also coming on July 14th, is Sweet Tea Tycoon. Here you can start your own little stall and turn it into a thriving sweet tea business. That's gonna take a lot of sugar. Inspired by classic tycoon games, you can perform lots of tasks from setting prices, managing inventory, and even finding the perfect recipes. This one is also gonna be available on Steam. Finally, we are on to July 15th. That was a lot of games releasing on the 14th. And I'll tell you what, that makes me very happy as I can finally talk about Camp Grove Cozy Spirit. I played the original Cozy Grove and I loved it, but now the sequel is coming to Switch 2 and PC. In this game, you'll be able to continue helping cute ghostly bears find their peace. However, life as a spirit scout isn't going to always run smoothly, and following a bus crash, you have been stranded on another island. As you repair your bus, you will also be able to build on your island and help the ghostly bears. If you played the original game, you will see some familiar faces, but there are also going to be brand new bears to meet, and added bonus, there are now pets. There is also a new multiplayer mode to explore. As with the OG version, this one will unfold in sync with real life world time, similar to Animal Crossing. I know not everyone is a fan of that, and it wouldn't be my preferred way to play, but it is what it is, so I can enjoy it and take it for what it is. Let me know in the comments if you tried the original and will you be picking this one up. Also on the 15th, we have What Surrounds Us, which is an atmospheric puzzle game. You will explore an abstract ecosystem and encounter unique species and solve environmental challenges, which will help you protect the habitats of the creatures that live there. As you can see, this isn't your traditional style of graphics, as there is definitely a more abstract approach to this one. You can try this unique game on Steam, and the demo again is currently live. Now we have Cozy Interiors, which is a game for all the budding interior designers out there. Here you can embrace a blank canvas and turn it into an inviting home, and the best part is you can get paid for it. The game has a wide variety of furniture, colours, decorative items, and room themes to enjoy. This one isn't just all about decorating though. You can also progress in the career mode, but don't worry, there is zero pressure and no rushing. Cozy Interiors will be available on Steam. Last month I mentioned our next game, but it has been delayed until the 15th of this month. This is Slimes, and be sure to add the exclamation mark on the end if you're searching for it on Steam. This is a creature collector game, and it's all about finding adorable squishy slimes, and then you can go ahead and create a slime-filled sanctuary. As you collect items, you'll be able to customize them. There is a lot of hats, which makes me very happy, and you will also be able to find new areas and challenges. Next is the atmospheric and emotional adventure game called Moss, the Forgotten Relic. If you are thinking this one looks familiar, that is because this game unites Moss and Moss Book 2 into one adventure. Set in the pages of a storybook, you are going to venture into an ancient land filled with myths and magic. You will form a powerful bond with a quill who will help you progress and tackle some of those puzzles too. This game is filled with puzzles, fables, and adventure. This one is going to be available on PC. It is Steam Deck verified. You will also find it on Xbox, PlayStation, and the Switch. I will say I did have some issues finding this one on the Nintendo eShop, so I'm not sure what is going on there. Now we have Bookbinding Dark Cozy Sim. This one I remember launching and I was very intrigued by it because here you can run a bookshop where you help customers by crafting beautiful covers according to their desires. There will be plenty of unique characters, all with their own personalities and their secrets. By speaking to the customers, you will have the option to affect their true destinies. There is a demo available for this one and also a playtest live on Steam if you want to give it a try ahead of the launch on the 16th. Also on the 16th, we have the detective adventure game, The Mermaid Mask. This game is filled with quirky graphics and some good humour, but don't let that distract you from the goal here, which is to solve the mystery behind the dead body in front of you. Be sure to interact with as many objects as possible because they may reveal hidden cues. There is also voice acting for this one, but sadly it is English only. This indie game will be launching on PC, PlayStation 5, and the Switch. And finally, on the 16th, we have the full release of Go-Go Town, which will also be launching on the Switch. I haven't tried this one yet, but it has been out in early access for quite a while, and those that I've spoken to about this game seem to really enjoy it. It is essentially a life and town building simulator where you play as the mayor of a new town and you're responsible to watch it grow and ensure it runs smoothly. Go-Go Town also comes with a local or online co-op mode if you need a little extra hand getting your town exactly how you like it. Let me know if you've already tried this one and what your thoughts are. Organization games are very popular in the cozy gaming space, and another one releasing soon is Declutterer. In this tidy and storage simulation game, you'll be able to undertake challenges from clients to arrange items and also their lives as required, so everything will be spotless. If you want to see how satisfying this one is, it's available from July 17th. Everyone loves a sandwich, so do the right thing and undertake the job of serving sandwiches to the masses in Sandwich Plus One. Follow your customers' orders and stack the ingredients to make their dream sandwiches. There is no timers in this game, no stress, so in case you've been put off cooking games in the past by the chaos of them, don't worry with this one. You'll be able to play this one on Steam, and again, it's going to be available from July 17th. Another game launching on the 17th is Love is a Demon. This is a romance adventure game filled with dark humor and demons. Here you play as Ash, who has feelings for their best friend, Ivy, but after a series of supernatural events, the world is thrown into disarray. Will this be a true love story, or will the choices you make cause a different outcome? This game has puzzles, fun, character interactions, and also multiple endings, so if you want to try things all over again and go a different route, you can. You'll be able to find this one on Steam. Mushrooms are back in Gnome Glade, which is a city builder with a bit of a twist, as in order to grow your mushrooms and your city, you will have to build using a deck of cards. To improve your buildings, you'll be able to merge things together, which will give an extra layer of gameplay. If you manage to master the basic version, you can also come back and experience hard mode for an extra challenge. This one will also be launching on the 17th. Another card game also coming on that day is Cook with Card. Here you will run your very own restaurant, but in order to cook and serve dishes, you will combine cards. I played a game similar to this before and it was quite fun, but the more I got into it, sometimes it did get a bit overwhelming with all the cards flying left and right, so I hope they found a way to address that. Cook with Card is going to be launching into early access, and there is a full roadmap on their Steam page if you want to take a peek. If you're a fan of management games and coffee, you will be able to run your very own cafe in Cup and Counter, which will be released on the 20th of July. You can do everything here from serving customers, decorating, and then when things become a bit too much, you can also hire some employees. I'm a sucker for a simulation game, and there are lots out there, but there is a demo for this one if you want to try it to see if it is truly worth your time. A game I was also quite excited for was Cat Isle, as this one has been inspired by Minami Lane. I did try the demo for this one a while ago, and it did feel like it was verging almost on an idle game. Perhaps this will have changed a little bit. In this game, you will help build the perfect town for, you guessed it, cats. You will have to figure out what their needs are and then go ahead, build and decorate to suit their desires. You can also help them fish, and there is also a gacha machine. If you're in need of a cozy, chill escape, and obviously you love cats, then you might want to give this one a go from the 20th, and yes, it is on Steam. If you love story games and something a little bit historical, specifically medieval, you may enjoy Scarlet Deer Inn. There isn't much of a description for this one on the Steam page. Perhaps they didn't want to give away the story, as it does seem very narrative heavy, but it does appear to be a darker tale where you uncover secrets and unusual places. Scarlet Deer Inn launches on the 21st. Next, we have the farming and life sim, My Heaven's Dale. In this one, you have been sent by the moon goddess to Heaven's Dale to run a carpenter workshop and figure out what has happened to its previous owner. You can try all of the things that come with the life sim: farming, fishing, mining, and even animal care, and players will also be accompanied by the residents of Havensdale, and you may even be able to build a family of your own. My Heaven's Dale is going to be released on the 21st. The developer has also said that there's going to be further developments on this one. As I type this, I'm currently sat in a heat wave, and there is nothing I would want to do more than jump into a water park. Sadly, that isn't going to be happening anytime soon, but if you want to, you can run your own water park in Aqua Park Tycoon. You can design the slides, the pools, and even the saunas to entice guests to cool off in your waters. If you are a fan of simulator tycoon games and you're wanting something summer themed, maybe this one is one to give a go. Early access for this one will launch on Steam on July 22nd. Also on July 22nd is Lost in Tandem. This is a solo or local couch co-op game, and it's set in a post-apocalyptic world where you team up with a defective robot to help him fulfill his mission. It's kind of like a side-scrolling platformer, but it doesn't look too intense. In fact, it reminds me quite a bit of the Planet of Lana, so it may be a good one if you're a fan of that game. You're going to be able to find this one on Steam. Next, we have Canvas of Thoughts. This is an emotional point-and-click puzzle adventure game where you explore the world of an 11-year-old girl called Evie. You will explore familiar places and enjoy emotion-based gameplay, which may influence the main character's inner state and the world around you. You will also encounter environmental puzzles and logic-based minigames. The artwork of this one also features a cat, so I guess we can add this one to the cat games list. You can find this one on Steam from the 23rd. Ducks, in my opinion, do not get enough love, and I'm very happy to see Dodo Ducky releasing this month. In this platform adventure game, you play as a duck who is on a mission to be reunited with their chicken friends. Some of the challenges here will test your skills, but it is described as wholesome, so don't expect anything too challenging. And whenever a game allows you to put hats on characters, I'm sold immediately. Dodo Ducky is coming to Steam, Epic, and Xbox. I've already spoken about organization games, but here is another one. This one is the aptly named Neat. In this one, you play as Molly, who helps people organize their belongings and restore calm. Can I hire Molly, please? I really need her in my life. This one isn't just about restoring order and clearing clutter, though. You will also learn of the personal stories behind the spaces you are cleaning. Neat will launch on PC on the 24th. It looks like we're on a roll with organization games, as the next one is Organize My Shop. If seeing order brings you joy, then you will love this one, as you can literally take things from the conveyor belt and place them in the right home on the shelf. Each level you enjoy is randomized, meaning that there is a high level of replayability. This one may be a Marmite of games. Some are going to love it, some will hate it, but rest assured there is no timers or penalties for making a mistake, so you can sit back and relax. Bees are hugely important to our ecosystems, and in Island Beekeeper you'll be able to experience what exactly it is like and what it takes to run your own apiary. You'll be transported to your own sky island where you can look after and raise bees, but you will also be able to build your home and garden, choosing crops and plants that the bees favor. This one also comes with the option for co-op. Island Beekeeper is due to launch on the 24th also. If it's not obvious, I like flowers, so I do get a little bit excited whenever I see a flower game. On the 27th of July, Stop and Spell the Flowers will be launching on Steam, and this game is all about growing flowers. You can play this in full screen mode or as a companion game on your desktop. The main goal though here is obviously to grow flowers and evolve them from basic flowers to the rarer flowers, and these will make you even more money. Once you have completed your collection, be prepared for even more achievements that will provide a challenge. As well as stacking up the cat games, we are also stacking up the job simulator games today. And I can't say I've ever dreamed of working in an airport, but you can experience it for yourself now in Nothing to Declare. You play as airport security, and you're responsible for weighing and scanning bags, asking passengers questions if they look a little bit suspicious, and even searching luggage for dangerous items. You can also earn money to upgrade your workstation. Nothing to Declare is launching on the 28th on Steam. Another pixel art simulation game is Suncraft. This is an adventure game come crafting game where the core gameplay will revolve around gathering items and unlocking new areas. To uncover the story of the village, you will also be able to help out the residents. As your knowledge grows, so does your ability to upgrade to powerful skills and new automation opportunities. Suncraft will also be coming on the 28th. Now we have Go North, which is a game filled with exploration, puzzles, and mazes. I am not lying to you when I say there is a literal maze god character in this one. As you navigate the world, you will also be able to experience the beautifully crafted biomes, find items, interact with characters, and also solve puzzles. Each maze will have a new thing to solve, and you'll be required to decipher riddles and piece together the clues. This one is also a July 28th release. We are nearly at the end of the month, I promise you, but there are just a few more to go. On July 29th, we have the puzzle game Spellsy. You can call me a nerd, but there is something fun about word games to be, and this one has me intrigued. You can find this one on Steam if you want to try it for yourself. I don't like fish, but that doesn't stop me wanting to make sushi in a cozy game. This is Yugoku Sushi Bar, and here you play as a sushi chef in your very own conveyor belt sushi bar. You need to prepare the sushi, serve up the ingredients to some quirky customers, and also unlock fresh ingredients. The more sushi you sell, the more upgrades you can make. This one will be released on the 29th of July on Steam. I said sushi a lot there. We've had cats, ducks, and raccoons in this video, but what about a chick? In Rita, you play as a little chicklet who is very good at solving word puzzles and is on an adventure. I just said how much I like word puzzles, so throwing a chicken into the mix makes it even better. You'll be able to enjoy Rita on Steam from the 29th. Do not switch off yet, we are so close and we have a couple more good games to come, and this is one of them. This is Leafy Corner, and plant lovers will rejoice as in this one you are able to run your very own plant shop. As someone who cannot keep real life plants alive, I very much appreciate the digital ones, and I also appreciate the cozy and wholesome graphics that come along with this one. There are over 100 unique plants to grow, care for, and sell, and there are lots of decorating options too as well. Although this one won't provide you with the in-depth management mechanics, it definitely will give you all of the cozy vibes. Leafy Corner is coming to PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. And finally, we have The Ranchers, which is finally entering early access this month. This game has seen a lot of delays, some radio silence over the years, even got to the point where I thought it had been abandoned. But alas, it is nearly here. This one is an ambitious farming game where you can turn your land into a fully fledged ranch. It's got crops, animals, crafting machines, and even vehicles. There is a lot of different vehicles. You can also attempt to build your dream home, and the decorating mechanics look quite impressive with this one. The game is designed for 1 to 4 players, so you can also play in co-op mode if you want to. If you don't want to play with friends, don't worry, you can actually start a family of your own in the game. The Ranchers early access begins on the 30th. So there we have it. That is everything launching in July. That was a lot. Let me know in the comments which ones are you most excited for. I think Moonlight Peaks has definitely got to be up there for me. Definitely very excited for that one. Have a great rest of your day. Happy July, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.